Hello, everyone. I unfortunately have the bad news that Charlie Kirk is dead. He was shot today during his America Comeback Tour in Utah. And it is with heavy heart that we have to report on this, but I think it is important to talk about it because the current climate of where politics is right now and the fact that you can't speak your mind without fear of your life. This is starting to become common sense, commonplace. And people that have platforms, people that have followers, people on main news sources are normalizing this sort of behavior, calling to action for people to be hurt for their political beliefs. It should never be the case where you have to fear for your life because you have an opinion that is different from somebody else. It is absolute insanity that we have this sort of rhetoric in the United States where your thoughts are dangerous. You know what's more dangerous? The actions that people take to silence people like this. President Trump came up today confirming the death of Charlie Kirk. He says, the great and even legendary Charlie Kirk is dead. No one understood or had the heart of the youth in the United States of America better than Charlie. He was loved and admired by all, especially me. And now he is no longer with us. Melania and my sympathies go out to his beautiful wife, Erica, and family. Charlie, we love you. He left behind his beautiful wife and two beautiful daughters. This is the exact moment where he was shot. I will go ahead and give you a heads up that this is pretty graphic, so please prepare yourselves.
Counting or not counting game one?
Oh my god.
And that's going to ring out. It was estimated that it was a shot that was 200 yards away. One single shot that hit Charlie in the neck. And he was rushed to the emergency room as soon as possible. They were able to stabilize him for a little bit of time, but he ultimately passed away from the injury. Not even an hour after that, we have these deranged individuals coming out in Reddit with their terrible, disgusting comments, which they have started to try and backtrack and delete now. But this is, again, another one of those instances where people think it's okay because they have a different username that they're able to go ahead and say these disgusting things. We also have MSNBC,
which then
with one of the most retarded takes ever. I would say it's one of the most retarded takes I've ever heard when it came to what happened to Charlie Kirk.
lead to hateful actions. And I think that's the environment we're in, that people just, you can't stop with these sort of awful thoughts you have and then saying these awful words and not expect awful actions to take place.
Matt.
And that's the unfortunate environment we're in.
Turning Point USA has confirmed that he was shot. And there are a number of videos.
Which then
You kind of see there's a little bit of regret there at the end that he shouldn't have said that. I think this was a stupid take. You should never fear for your life because you have a different political opinion than other people. They say his words were dangerous and that's why they wanted to silence him. That is the rhetoric that is dangerous. We have these deranged individuals as well that came out after this incident happened without any shame at all. These people should be deplatformed immediately.
I'm not saying she deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right.
Utterly disgusting individuals. This is just a few of the disgusting individuals without any shame. They should be ridiculed and deplatformed. This is not okay.
And there are a lot of people that are like, no matter what side of politics you're on, you should never celebrate something bad happening to someone.
And this is the
I,
problem.
on the other hand, do cheer when bad things happen to bad people.
Disgusting take.
Well, breaking fucking news, folks. Seems somebody just took
Just
a shot at
terrible
one of the
individual.
fastest favorite 5-mile wide mouthpieces, Charles Chucklefuck Kirk.
Just because he has different views, they're justifying his death. It's utterly insanity. I even have to call out Elon Musk here. I understand what he's trying to say. I understand where he's coming from, but this should never ever be said. It's deranged individuals that are causing this. Not one political side. These people are outside of the realm of politics. They are seriously insane. And I don't think Elon Musk should have said the left of this is the party of murder. I don't think he should have ever said that. In regards to this shooter, we have this individual on Twitter saying, Charlie Kirk is coming to my college tomorrow. I really hope someone evaporates him, literally. And then go ahead and replies, let's just say something big will happen tomorrow. And then with the smiling dog. This person should be fully investigated. Either this person was the shooter or knows who the shooter is. They have, I believe, since deleted this post. They also saw this very strange individual, suspicious individual at the top of a rooftop here.
You would think that. So there's somebody on the roof right there?
And this potentially could have been the shooter. The shooter is currently still at large.
Where's my finger? Whoa. From over there.
There was a false report, though,
And now he's right there.
that they initially thought that they had the shooter, but it turns out there was actually no shooter in custody. They detained an elderly man who they thought was the shooter. However, it turned out not to be. That's why I'm not showing their face on here. But the shooter is still currently at large. And if you know anything about what may have happened, please reach out to your authorities, the authorities, to find this dangerous individual and bring him to justice. Speaking again to Charlie Kirk, I feel very, very sad for what happened. He was a great individual with the voice of reason for a lot of things that were going on in America. And I think that his loss is a huge blow to free speech everywhere. I pray for his family, his wife and 2 daughters. I can't even imagine the amount of pain that they're going through. But I think that we need to come together as a nation to stop this sort of dangerous politicization of beliefs, making, threats like they're common sense nowadays. And the fact that you can't speak your mind without fear of being killed. That is where we will ultimately lose as a nation as a whole. Thoughts and prayers out to Charlie Kirk and his family. It is a very, very sad day for all of America. May he rest in peace.